All right. So everybody's wondering what happened after setting up four sales yesterday, right? So let's break down the day. Today was interesting. The very first message I got related to work, aside from people continuing to hit me up on Craigslist, was one of my sales who ended up canceling on me via text and didn't even respond to my text. I should have called him in hindsight. Um, had a feeling like it was so funny too because he was an Indian guy and I never expect Indians to buy, I never had one buy from me when I did Vivint, and they are just one of those demographics that are difficult to sell. And this guy was felt like a laydown. So I kind of already had like a red flag in mind. Um, but yeah, basically he had canceled. He was my third appointment for the day, the last appointment. And then at 10:30 when I'm supposed to be meeting up with the kid that I talked with on the phone, the 22, he texted me saying that his car wouldn't start and he couldn't come. Even though he had like a 30-minute commute, he waited till 10:30 to let me know. So that was annoying. And, I'll be completely honest, like waking up in the morning, you know, it's something that you have to attune yourself to because I was like, "Ugh," like here we go, like time to get active. And then after that happened, I was like, bruh, like what is going on? But the thing is business comes with setbacks. And that is the key to being a successful business owner. You have to understand how to problem solve effectively so you can continue to move forward. So we ended up going through some of the other people who had hit us up, and there was actually someone who hit us up that morning, and we pretty much got in contact with them. I mean, full transparency, it was the guy's girlfriend, but the girlfriend hit me up and she was like, "My boyfriend needs work, da 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 da." And after going out and realizing like if I'm doing both of these jobs, not only can I not knock, but I don't even know if I'm gonna finish in time. I was like, all right, let me just give homeboy a chance. So let her know, went and picked up our guy, and after that we were off to the races, got him dropped off, set up. Kind of showed him like my framework for washing the windows, and he got started while I went to go knock. So at this point, it was we had started around like 12:15, and after I'd left, I made my first loop. I'd already knocked most of the houses in the neighborhood though, because it was like not a cul-de-sac, but it was like a branch off road, and there's maybe like 50, 80 houses. So I'd already gone through a lot of the houses the days before, and I'm pretty sure like the memo was out that there's a window guy in the neighborhood, aka me. People seemed like they knew what was up today more than ever. But we pretty much went, knocked for an hour, checked back on how he was doing, went out, knocked again, came back like an hour and a half later, and he was doing good. I'm very particular, so he was doing good. I just went to look over, but for the most part, it was pretty good. Um, and then I just kind of helped him finish up the rest from there. So actually, I don't even know if I actually really did all that much. It was really just double checking to make sure everything was up to standard. Did a little bit towards the end. But yeah, long story short, finished the first job, and by this point it was like 3:15, like 3:30. So I was like, okay, like realistically, even if I did have somebody agree to, you know, doing a clean, I don't know if we're gonna have time today given the sun goes down at like 5:36 p.m. So we ended up going to the second house, and that kind of worked out perfect because we ended up finishing um, pretty much like as it was getting dark, and we wrapped up from there. So, first day successfully hiring and deploying somebody that we had gotten off of Craigslist, which was cool. Um, Obviously could have gone smoother, but no complaints. Got the work done, paid my boy $105 and got to pocket like 220 myself. So solid. Instead of Ubering afterwards, me and him went and got Fresh Kitchen. Fresh Kitchen has been my go-to for a little bit. And after getting Fresh Kitchen, we his girlfriend picked him up, and I was gonna consider doing Uber, but like the other day I was thinking about this, and I was like, if had I, just stuck with things and done the weekend with Nick, the best case scenario would have meant I was, very comfortable with continuing to do Windows, and I probably wouldn't even be doing Uber all that much. I'd probably be focusing more on coding during the after hours while I start to lean off of Uber. So I've kind of decided like that should be the framework I adopt now. Obviously, we're still in a tight financial position. Um, but given given the context, I was like, all right, well, realistically, Uber's not even going to pay that much. I already made 200 bucks today. Let me go ahead and spend the time coding. So I spent a little bit of time coding. I'll kind of show you guys what I've got so far. And basically, what I'm building right now is the platform to start onboarding builders. So it's not perfect. Like for instance, for whatever reason, the text font that, ChatGPT was having me work with at first wasn't all that clear. So I have to go back in and make sure everything's readable, but we have like a basic framework down just as far as like some like very rudimentary um, pages. So obviously like we need to have more here so people when they're looking at the page, they're able to understand what, the purpose of the network is, what we're going to be doing with the platform, timelines, etc. But essentially the idea is that builders can, start getting onboarded onto the platform, and this will help boost credibility because we can click to see details and get an overview of projects they've completed, understand a little bit more about their expertise, and overall just have a list of people who may be looking for funding for their projects and are already established in their respective space. So this is what we've got so far. So I've been doing that. I did run out of what is this? Weird notification here. All right. We're gonna be quick with it today. Is it a comment? I don't know what's going on. I realized I just hit 100 subscribers. So, you know, appreciate the support, y'all. Cool milestone. Um, but yeah, we coded from like 9:30 to about it was like 11:40 when I was like, all right, I ran out of the free prompts because I need to, pay for ChatGPT again. It's 40 bucks a month. At the time I was waiting because obviously the stuff with the storage, the storage is still something I need to address. Still in not the greatest financial position, so I have been obviously stacking some cash, but with the jobs we do tomorrow, I have two jobs lined up for Sunday. Those should give us a little bit more comfortability as far as capital that we can spend on those resources. I know time is a huge thing too, because given, we've got 12 months, we want to make the most of it. Um, as I'm saying this, like I wonder what that means as far as like risk. Like obviously we want to take risks this year, calculated risks, but this is a year that things can go well. So like long story short, we need to get the storage space set up anyways, and I guess that's something we can do tomorrow after we finish up cleaning. Um, I should have time to get over to the outlets. I'll have to double check to make sure that the Apple Store is going to be open. But yeah, it's kind of where we're ending off for the day. Dad did text me. What did he say? Oh shoot. So he had texted me about playing pool or chess, and I told him we could. So I'm gonna go do that. I think it's important to spend some family time. And then I still do need to get finished catching up with posting the previous days that have been recorded, but like haven't been edited and uploaded. So we'll probably do one of those. And and yeah, after that we're pretty much rocking and rolling. So today was a pretty busy day, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, but that's a good thing. You know, you don't want to finish the day feeling like you didn't accomplish as much as you could. And like, especially right now with the way that timing is, I want to make the most of the year. So, you know, we're doing good. Last couple days have been good. We just need to continue. But we've got jobs lined up for tomorrow, and potentially we might be able to squeeze in a third one. Otherwise, we'll just be looking to set up the rest of the week. So overall, you know, ending the week on a strong note, which is good, and still, still kind of annoyed, but you know, it is what it is. We can't ruminate on what has been, only what to be, whatever the fuck Kamal used to say. So I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna wrap up, finish uploading, play some chess, and do my little night routine. So with that being said, let me know what you guys like to see. Obviously, we've got 100 subscribers now, so you know, momentum should be picking up. Obviously, as we continue to do more of just what we're supposed to do. Obviously, this channel is documenting my growth process, starting from a pretty bummy state, and hopefully, you know, not even hopefully, but just continuing to grow and improve day over day, month over month, year over year. So yeah, appreciate the support, guys. With that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.